Hello, Minecrafters and Redstoners. I'm Natanis Likens, and today we are in my creative testing world. We're doing a little bit of designing and redstoning because of what we're effectively standing on. Now, I didn't do the full thing, but I did notice in somebody's recent video they were making a grand entrance with redstone and showing off what they can do with redstone, and this is their entrance. This right here. A simple piston that is in the way, and I've got to do this just right so you don't see what's behind me. But this is their grand entrance. Now, there's a lot more redstone going on than what I've got going here, but this is what they came up with. A piston blocking the path. Like, really? Really? That's all you've got? I mean, the whole thing that is going on here, the whole concept of what is being presented is bare bones basic. And it's kind of like, what? Wait, hang on. Where's your creativity? I mean, you're designing an entrance for a theme park. A theme park. A Minecraft theme park. You need to put a little more effort into it than what you presented. Like, really? Really? Really, people? And I don't know what everybody is coming up with for this whole little thing. They've got a little contest going on to see who can be the redstoner for the theme park, and I'm just sitting here going like crazy because this simple thing that they made is just like, come on, come on. This isn't theme park worthy. You need something a little bit bigger, a little bit more going on. You need something that's got some pizzazz. You also need something that looks good. And, well, a little bit of a spoiler there. Yeah, I didn't spend much time actually designing the exterior of this. I've been working on the redstone, getting it to work, and making sure that we got the features that we want. It is working. It is a prototype. I didn't spend any time designing the exterior because I really need to get this over and done with and recorded. So I just kind of slapped together something for the exterior. It is a big work in progress, but the concept is the whole entrance into the theme park. And as you probably spotted, and if anybody paused on it, yeah, it's for Scarland on Hermitcraft, and I forgot the railings over on the side. Oh well. But yeah, ignore the decorations. The decorations were just slapped together. I didn't spend any time on them. But we do have a much more interesting entrance going on. So first up, you come up to the gates here, and instead of just having a simple piston door or a simple piston blocking the door or some kind of special like spiraling piston door, we've got just kind of a very simple setup here, but we made it look a little bit different. So it doesn't look like your typical piston door. We do need to rearrange things and make it look a little bit better, but this to me is more theme park esque. So first and foremost, how do we get into the park? Well, I got two passes here. I got the 1-day pass and I've got the VI pass. We are going to go ahead and use our 1-day pass and wait for this door to open up. And then we'll go over everything that's going on. Yep, there it goes. We're in, and that should close behind us. So very good. That works. And let's go over what you really didn't see happening just then. I haven't put a exit on this yet. So the pass goes into here. It gets shot out into this water column here. You can't really see it very well, but there is another section here where it falls down into our system that opens up the gate, and both sides do work identically. It's just the redstone is flipped over. I can actually demonstrate this. We got the other side right here. So we just grab another 1-day pass, throw it in there. You can see it fall there, and the gate opens, and we can walk on through. And then it closes behind us. Very nice. So essentially what is going on is we got a little sorting system down here. Very, very small sorting system. It's just checking for which type of pass we have. I haven't put in anything concerning items that are not supposed to work in the system. That is a very easy fix. I just haven't bothered doing it yet. It's not going to take much to actually get that particular system going. All we need to do is run another line down and possibly into a barrel that then spits out the garbage into a lava pool. We can also do that with the one-day passes. As of right now, the one-day passes are going in this chest right here. And same thing over on this side. Exactly the same. Oh, we forgot that. So yeah, that is where the passes are going. Now, before we get on to what exactly the redstone is doing, let's go ahead and show the VIP pass, because the VIP pass needs to come back to me. This needs to be returned to me, so we got to figure out the redstone on that. And boink, there it is. We have got our VIP pass once again. And we'll go to the other side and demonstrate this again. So drop it right in there. It does take a minute. It's got a little bit to sort through. That, and I wanted to add that visual element of seeing the pass actually go, like it's kind of Willy Wonkified. And there is our VIP pass right there. It's coming out this little section right here. Okay, so how's the redstone working? What is going on here? It's actually a very simple system. There is no major components as far as the piston doors. So the pistons are always in a state of on, which is what closes this up so that you cannot enter through the doors while the pistons are on. Instead of most piston doors where they fire to open and close the blocks based on pushing or pulling them, this is simply just closing it up, and then once it is de-energized, it is allowing entrance. So how is it doing that? Well, first and foremost, this is the system down here. We're just taking the signal from our sorting system and just looping that signal around to the redstone that controls the two sets of pistons. And what you will see is right here we have an inverted redstone torch right here. So when this system is actually on, and given, I believe this is 16, maybe 32 ticks here. I don't remember exactly how many ticks that actually is. I think it's 16. So this redstone torch turns off, which de-energizes all of the redstone that it is attached to. And this actually goes to the bottom set of pistons here. As you can see, they are extended right now because they do have power coming to them. And if we go to the top, same deal. The top is also currently on. So when it detects the signal for the pass to come in, and we are just going to hop around here real quick. So VIP pass in there. You'll see that this turns the entire line off. Yep, there it goes. And as that counts down, the door stays open until these lines get turned back on, which turns the pistons back on, causing them to close up their entrances. At the same time, we've also got a little extra bit here that is once again inverting the signal from the redstone down to these lamps here. And if we can do the timing on this right, let's take one day pass, you will see that these lights light up when you can actually go inside the gate. Just like that. And as soon as everything gets powered back on, the lights get powered off. So it is very, very simple and a lot more interesting for an actual entrance, especially considering we're not using standard methods of opening and closing piston-based doors. We're actually doing the inverse of what normally is done. The other thing we need to talk about is the return of the VIP pass. So once it goes down to this system, it actually enters this chest here, which goes into these hoppers. Very, very simple system. It just goes into these hoppers, goes into that dropper. There is a water elevator on the inside there that ends right here. And to make sure that it gets spat out as far as possible, because it was getting stuck on this block, I have an ice block right there, so we get a little bit of momentum as it exits. As far as this trapdoor, I'm not entirely sure the trapdoor is going to work. You may want to use a sign there instead, but for now it does work. I have not had any issues with that. And just one more time, we can go ahead and show you this. The IP pass right in there. It goes up that water elevator, and we missed it, but you could actually see it fall down here. And sounded like we already picked it up. I didn't see it drop. But yeah, there you go. That is my... I want to say entry into Scar's little contest to hire a redstone engineer, but I mean, we're not a hermit, so yeah. So maybe what will actually happen is somebody with the hive mind or something will take my concept and idea and build something even bigger for possibly Doc or one of the other hermits that have decided to enter it. I am aware that who all entered that to be the redstone engineer of Scarland. I believe it was Impulse Tango. I think Mumbo did. No. Cub Fan. So it was Impulse Tango, Cub Fan, and Doc M77 that entered that. Yeah. And I wanted to make this because I was sitting there looking at Impulse's design, and I was like, that's laughable. Like, we're talking about a theme park. That's I'm sorry, Impulse, but that's a joke. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Small time YouTuber telling a big time YouTuber that I think he's pathetic. Yeah, that's going to go over well. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. And Impulse, no hard feelings on that. I just think you need to go back to the drawing board and like come up with something bigger, because this literally hit my brain right as I saw you build this. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you really enjoyed this little redstone excursion into... I was going to say insanity, but this wasn't insane. This is actually kind of simple what I did here. But yeah, if you enjoyed it, please leave a like. And if you really liked it, think about subscribing. And I will see you guys in the next video whenever that comes around. See ya!